Give me a second, we'll get this all set up for you guys.
Begging the townies for a seat named in your honor, but you're just a joke, man, a big old goner. You're smiling in the spotlight, but it's fading away. Eric, what you doing in this basketball play? Chasing empty dreams, think you're making a wave, but you're just a punchline caught in a cave. Yo, smiling in the spotlight, but it's fading away. Eric, what you doing in this basketball play? Chasing empty dreams, think you're making a wave, but you're just a punchline caught in a cave. You're working for a corporation, think you're all that, but worried about can we keep it real? What's up with that? A blogger with no degree is twice the journalist you'll ever be. How many kids you exploiting just for views? We'll see. Next track, we'll unpack that little scheme, but first let's focus on your aim. Get it up, it's a dream, so next time you take a shot, make sure you're on target, cause right now, Eric, you're just a punchline in the market. You're smiling in the spotlight, but it's fading away. Eric, what you doing in this basketball play? Chasing empty dreams, think you're making a wave, but you're just a punchline caught in a cave. You're smiling in the spotlight, but it's fading away. Eric, what you doing in this basketball play? Chasing empty dreams, think you're making a wave, but you're just a punchline caught in a cave. Now you aligning with the likes of the phony. No substance, no style, man, you just a crony. Trying to ride the wave, but you don't surf the tide. Misguided motivations, better go and hide. While you're out here flexing, I'm debunking your bluff. The real game is respect, and you ain't got enough. So skate back, Eric, pick up your game. Stop playing politics, it's all just a shame. You trying to sell dreams, but you can't even skate. You sinking in the heat, man, just seal your fate. So Eric, take a moment, it's time to reflect. Are you in it for love or just searching for respect? Kicking back on this beat, I'm spitting some truth. With every bar I lay, I'm reviving the youth. Let's level the field, no need for the guys. Time to step up, Eric, open your eyes.
Listen, no one's going to give you more coverage. No one's going to be at more games. No one's going to be more informed. I'm not just some guy sitting in his basement spouting off about who's winning games and who's doing what. We're real. The rebellion is real. Providence Journal coverage is going to be real this year. It's almost here, 3 days away.
What is going on? 3 days away, you heard him.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Mike. Yeah, welcome to the Can. We keep it real podcast. All right. We soaring high, 39,000 feet in the 747 with beats on repeat. Got my boys at JFK, they holding it down. Big shout out to Karen, we repping the crown. Ain't no drama here, just real talk and laughs. We keep it authentic, forget about the past. Donuts in hand, life simple and sweet. This is how we vibe when we chillin' to the beat. We keep it real. Yeah, we in Smithfield, but the light ain't shining bright. Got a story to tell, better grab your seat tight. Rhode Island vibes, Friday night lights, but behind the cheers we face some fights. Smithfield High School, all eyes on the field, but a dark cloud hangs with a pain concealed. A hazing incident, it hit the scene. A freshman kid caught in a sick routine, stuffed in a locker, man, that ain't a game. Sprayed with cleaners, product of shame. Cleaning chemicals like Lysol spray, turn a vibrant school into a place of dismay. Lights out of Smithfield, can't celebrate the score when love and respect ain't what we stand for. Yeah, we in Smithfield, but the light ain't shining bright. Got a story to tell, better grab your seat tight. Rhode Island vibes, Friday night lights, but behind the cheers, we facing fights. Smithfield High School, all eyes on the field, but a dark cloud hangs with a pain concealed. A hazing incident, it hit the scene. A freshman kid caught in a sick routine, stuffed in a locker, man, that ain't a game. Sprayed with cleaners, product of shame. Cleaning chemicals like Lysol spray turned a vibrant school into a place of dismay. Lights out, Smithfield can't celebrate. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. We in Smithfield.
All right, what is going on, everybody, man? What's happening? Super Bowl tonight, man. LaSalle, Bishop Hendricken, man. Gonna be a good game. Who's on the B side? Who's on the A side? Should it be LaSalle, Bishop Hendricken? Should it be Bishop Hendricken and LaSalle? Like, who would you say is on the A side? But what a year it has been for Rhode Island high school football, huh? What a year it's been. The RPIs, what was your highlight of the season? There was a lot of good things that happened this season. The RPIs was interesting. I'm trying to think what else is interesting to happen. I don't know. Not much, I guess, but Bishop Hendricken, LaSalle, who was on the A side, who was on the B side of this game? Who's on the A side and who's on the B side of this game? Would you say it's LaSalle versus Bishop Hendricken? Or is it Bishop Hendricken versus LaSalle? Who is A side? Who is B side? Hey, there we go. Look at that. Some pumpkin pie. Who is A side? And who would you think would be on the B side? Yeah, LaSalle, Bishop Hendricken. The views, opinions expressed in this program are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions or any entries that they represent. So, welcome, everybody. Appreciate y'all stopping in. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, LaSalle, Bishop Hendricken. Who do you guys like? Who's on the A side? Who is on the B side? It's definitely going to be a very interesting game. Let me see what they have over here. So we're going to have Bishop Hendricken and LaSalle, huh? They have Bishop Hendricken on the A side here. So, and I know it's set up for, I was just wondering, who do you think is who should be first? Should LaSalle be first? Should Bishop Hendricken, be first, and then November 22nd at 12 p.m., you're going to have Davies and Narragansett Division 4. Yeah, I was still rooting for North Smithfield to make that damn game, but it's all good, man. North Smithfield has nothing to be upset about. They actually played a very good freaking game, man. Very, very good game. What I got coming up off season, I've been looking at the Eddie O'Brien situation out of Massachusetts. He was 15 years old when Eddie O'Brien was sentenced to life in prison, and it looks like Eddie O'Brien just might be innocent after serving all that time locked up. You definitely got to feel for Eddie O'Brien. Yeah, it's definitely free Eddie O'Brien, after looking at his case. But yeah, we're going to talk about that off season. But tonight we got Bishop Hendricken, LaSalle. That's freaking lit. You know what I mean? Definitely share the stream. You know, what do you think about our clown, Eric? Boy, I'll tell you what, man. Shout out to you people because I've been getting so many messages, man, saying, you know what? He is a freaking clown, man. I don't respect Eric Group. I'm actually gonna put him. I gotta take the people's name out of it, but yep, I'm actually gonna show y'all so we have proof of it, you know. But no, he's definitely a clown. And everything in that song, the man said he played Karen with his kids. Who the hell plays Karen with their kids? Like, that's a parenting low right there. You know what I mean? F. You know what I mean? You play Karen with your kids, you get a F, Eric. You get a F for F it, you get a F. That's a parenting low. No more jungle fever, man. Washington and Dunbar, what's your plan? You know what I mean? There's so many great bars in that. There's so many great lines in that. A blogger with no degree is twice the journalist you'll ever be. Yo, that track has some pretty good bars in it, I would say. Hang on one second. Absolutely. No, I'm just trying to get something up here on the screen. Here we go. My video. Bang. Yeah, no, that's actually gotta love it. Yeah. Bishop Hendricken, LaSalle. Once again, we are back. Once again, we are back with another private school state championship. We're gonna gear up for this highly anticipated game. Bishop Hendricken, LaSalle, once again. Backed by, what do you say, popular demand. You know, it absolutely did work out that way. Because there we have it. We have Bishop Hendricken. LaSalle is going to be going on at 7 p.m. tonight. The weather, I think, is going to be about 40 degrees out there. So, you know, I don't know, dress warm, dress for it. And I think you can only get the tickets on RAIL, you know. So, you know, that's definitely going to be a game that y'all probably going to want to. I'm all screwed up over here, man. I got too many damn tabs open. YouTube's tough, man. YouTube is tough. That's definitely going to be a game that oh, here we go. It's gonna be a good game, you know. You got Jeremy Seti, you know, for Bishop Hendricken, Blaze Coogan. I wonder if he's related to Brian Coogan, you know, but LaSalle, they got an advantage, I think, in the Russian game with Coogan. He rushes for more yards per game. And then on the other side of the ball, Bishop Hendricken, you have Isaiah Brito, which has like 205.3 yards per game. You know, and then you have Sam Perry with 200 and what was that? 207. Oh, I'm sorry. Isaiah Brito 205.3. Sam Perry 273.5 yards per game. That's pretty impressive. You know, and Perry leads in passing yards, you know, which could be crucial for LaSalle's offensive game. You look at receiving yards. You know, for LaSalle, you got Ryan Santo with 55.7 yards. And then for Bishop Hendricken, Antonio Baden with 75.5 yards per game. You know, similar to the Russian and the passing stats. Baden showcases, a strong performance in receiving, according to Max Preps. But as Bishop Hendricken, they lead in total yards, indicating, more of a versatile approach. But then you look at LaSalle, and they have the upper hand across all offensive categories, and that's basically a more effective offense, you ask me. And then on the other side of the ball, Bishop Hendricken, they're going to need to focus on, defensive strategies if they want to counter what they do in the passing game what Bishop Hendricken does in the passing game. So this game definitely promises to be an exciting game. I mean, both teams, they're going to need to definitely bring their A game. So who has the edge in this game? What's your thoughts on how Bishop Hendricken can close the gap and secure a victory? Or is this game LaSalle's game to win? I mean, LaSalle has been having a crazy-ass year, But we all been waiting for this. The excitement is definitely here. A showdown tonight. Bishop Hendricken and LaSalle, or LaSalle, Bishop Hendricken, whatever it's going to be. You can go to RAIL, I think, and get your tickets. 7 p.m. It's definitely going to be a cold one, so let's go. Who is going to win this one? Bishop Hendricken, LaSalle. Let us know. Let me know. But yeah, I wasn't really prepared for this. I just wanted to come on and say, talk a little bit about this game and let me know what y'all think about it. Oh, no wonder. Let me know what y'all think about it. Countdown is on. 6 hours, 39 minutes, and 5 seconds for Bishop Hendricken and LaSalle. Who is going to win this game tonight and be a state champion? I mean, Hendricken had it the last damn 20 years. I mean, Bishop Hendricken, LaSalle caught a couple in between. But what do you think? Who is going to be a winner in this game and who's going to be upset? And are all the coaches going to handshake? That's a good question.
I told Mike, I said, I got my connections like Huggy Bear, but Mikey's more like J. Jonah Jameson. I don't know where he get it from. He'd be like, I got an email. I'm going to call him out. I'm like, God damn, for real.
Eric Rubin, the game, feel that pressure rise. When you talk about the gridiron, see through the lies. City don't respect, they got their heads in the sand. All state selection, but they don't understand. Coaches getting comfy, like they on the scene. But Eric's on the hotline, knows what I mean. Calling up ADs, making threats in the dark. You don't write about my players, just a shot in the park. Back by a machine, can't break my grind. Respect to the real, we don't leave you behind. In Rhode Island football, we keep it alive. Eric Rube calling out, watch the sparks ignite. Back by a machine, can't break my grind. Respect to the real. The Bulldogs, Division 2 show, it's gonna be live, let the rivalry flow. Can we keep it real? This is where we shine. Broadcast sports, colors crossing every line. North Smithfield undefeated, they're running the game. Hold tight for the action, remember the name. Kick rocks, Eric Rube, you're in for a ride. In this game of life, we got that hometown pride. Paint the picture vivid, yo, the crowd's in a rage. Every pass interception, turn the next page.
Rampant everywhere I look, up, down, and all around. I just seen about a dozen people walk by me that had just so much bitch assness in them, it was ridiculous.
Pilates. Yeah. Yo, Yo, we step into the zone. Can we keep it real? Mickey Rebello on the mic, telling us what's real. Rhode Island's finest, the show's on the rise. Breaking down sports, got that fire in our eyes. Hot topics, we keep it gritty, never change. From the gridiron hustle to the bright sports fame. Trending moves, we dissect every play. If you snooze on this podcast, you thrown away. Keep it real, we holding folks accountable. Mickey's got the scoop, no lies, just tangible. The top football source, yeah, we setting the score. In Rhode Island, we hustle, can we give you more? Keep it real, we holding folks accountable. Mickey's got the scoop, no lies, just tangible. The top football source, yeah, we setting the score. In Rhode Island, we hustle, can we give you more? Each episode hit, we got wisdom to drop. From the highs and lows, never gonna stop. Breaking news flashes, we got the insider view. Hear the sound of truth.
It's like Obama's immigration policy. Let everybody through. Do we have a chance next week?
Hey, Coach, is there anything you want to say?
I mean, it just plays off of Madden. Okay, it's not a team game. Okay, I did my part.
that was
That's great.
Yeah.
So yeah, so tonight, Bishop Hendricken, LaSalle. It's definitely gonna be, you know, an exciting game. So check it out tonight. Maybe we'll even stream it over here, you know. So let me know what's up. You know, come back, check it out. Let me see videos. Yeah, so who's gonna win the game tonight? Is it gonna be Bishop Hendricken? Is it gonna be St. Ray's? Who is it gonna be? You know, it's gonna be an interesting game. That is for sure. Who's gonna win the game? Let us know. You know, definitely put it up in the comment section. Yeah, we're watching NFHS. They're gonna have, you know, the game on tonight, so definitely check it out. You know, listen, go to NFHS, pay to like $12, $13, keep it for the month, cancel it. Cancel it at the end of the month. All right, yo. That's about it. I'm gonna leave you with Stand for Stan. Check it out. Let me know what you think.
Yo, Eric Rube, let's dive into this mess. Your selections, just a popularity contest. You don't even watch the games, that's a shame. Only hugging up the coaches, playing their little game. Playing caring with your kids, that's a parent and low. Running to the 80, throwing if it don't fit your narrative flow. No more jungle fever, you say you stand for Stan. All up on Washington Dunbar, what's your plan? What man says that? Begging the townies for a seat named in your honor. But you're just a joke, man, a big old goner. You're smiling in the spotlight, but it's fading away. Eric, what you doing in this basketball play? Chasing empty dreams, think you're making a wave, but you're just a punchline caught in a cave. Yo, smiling in the spotlight, but it's fading away. Eric, what you doing in this basketball play? Chasing empty dreams, think you're making a wave, but you're just a punchline caught in a cave. You're working for a corporation, think you're all that, but worried about can we keep it real? What's up with that? A blogger with no degree is twice the journalist you'll ever be. How many kids you exploiting just for views? We'll see. Next track, we'll unpack that little scheme, but first let's focus on your aim. Get it up, it's a dream. So next time you take a shot, make sure you're on target, cause right now, Eric, you're just a punchline in the market. You're smiling in the spotlight, but it's fading away. Eric, what you doing in this basketball play? Chasing empty dreams, think you're making a wave, but you're just a punchline caught in a cave. You're smiling in the spotlight, but it's fading away. Eric, what you doing in this basketball play? Chasing empty dreams, think you're making a wave, but you're just a punchline caught in a cave. Now you aligning with the likes of the phony. No substance, no style, man, you just a crony.
You know what? Let me pause this for a minute, you know, because I told Eric, don't play with me. Everything in this thing is facts. You know what I mean? Going back to the beginning, you play Karen with your kids. Like, who plays Karen with their kids, man? How is that not a parenting low? You play Karen with your kids, man. That's a parenting low. Like, you failed at everything, man. You know what? You'll never win in life. And shout out to all the people that supported this song. It was like, I love the song, man. That dude is a clown. Everything I said in here, Jungle Fever, yo. The dude was all over Mike Washington, Stanley Dunbar, like deep. You know what I mean? Like, all-star selection. Well, it's a popularity contest. Shout out to all the kids that made the all-star game. But how many times we see kids in there, we're like, how did he get in and this kid didn't? Look at the stats. I got messages from coaches saying this clown never even. And that's right, Eric, you a clown, man. I told you, leave me alone. I told you that.
Trying to ride the wave, but you don't surf the tide. Misguided motivations, better go and hide. While you're out here flexing, I'm debunking your bluff. The real game is respect, and you ain't got enough.
The real game is respect, and you ain't got enough. Matter of fact, you ain't got no respect. No respect. The real game is respect.
So skate back, Eric, pick up your game. Stop playing politics. It's all just a
Stop playing politics, man. You over there at LaSalle doing it deep. You know what I mean? Going, ah. You know what I mean? Yo.
shame.
Here's a guy that'll call you athletic director. Facts. Tell me EWG a couple years ago, you didn't call the damn athletic director. Oh, Cliff won't talk to me. Your coach won't talk to me. I'm not going to report on any of your programs. All facts. All facts.
Trying to sell dreams, but you can't even skate. You sinking in the heat, man, just seal your fate. So Eric, take a moment. It's time to reflect. Are you in it for love or just searching for respect?
That's actually supposed to say, are you in it for love or are you in it for a check? Because you are in it for a check. I mean, you wouldn't be doing this if you didn't get paid to do it. So you can't even act like, oh, I do it because I have a passion. No, that's me. 8 years deep in this, and I'm still doing it. A blogger with no degree. That's twice the man you'll ever be. That's twice the journalist you'll ever be. That's twice the father you'll ever be.
Kicking back on this beat, I'm spitting some truth with every bar I lay. I'm
truth. This whole thing is facts. Everything in this, from playing Karen with your kids, your all-state selection's a mess. Everything's a fact, man. Try to act like, you know, from Jungle Fever, Washington, Dunbar, what's your plan?
reviving the youth. Let's level the field. No need for the guys. Time to step up, Eric. Open your eyes.
Listen, no one's going to give you more coverage. No one's going to be at more games. No one's going to be more informed. I'm not just some guy sitting in his basement spouting off about who's winning games and who's doing what.
How embarrassing is that? He made that video because of a dude, a blogger, that don't even get paid to do this. You know what I mean? Like, and you work for the Providence Journal, man. You are embarrassing, man. The Journal must be like shaking their head. Hey, Providence Journal, man, you want to go a different direction? You look, get rid of that guy. I can cut your budget down big time, man. We have way more connections than Eric. Coaches respect us. Hit me up.
We're real. The rebellion is real.
The rebellion, like, come on, man. Like, my son. Look, little Eric, man. You know, that's my son. Come on, Eric. Daddy ain't mad at you.
Providence Journal coverage is going to be real this year. It's almost here. 3 days away.
Yo, Eric Rube, let's dive into this mess. Your selections, just a popularity contest.
Right? Your selections, just a popularity contest. That's all they ever I mean, there's a lot of kids on it that definitely deserve the list, and shout out to all them kids. But there's also, you put a lot of kids on there because you play in politics, man. You play in politics. That's all you ever do. That's why you get no respect. Who respects you? Yeah, they're gonna talk to you. You work for the Providence Journal. You work for a mega machine. Of course they're gonna talk to you because they need something from you. You'll always be used until you have nothing else to be used for.
You don't even watch the games. That's a shame. Only hugging up.
Another fact, you don't even watch the games. That's a shame. Hugging up the coaches, playing your little game. There's coaches that said, Eric Rube never even seen our team play this season. So how are you out there picking all-state selections? I think you pick it out by, let me see, of course it got to be political.
The coaches playing their little game, playing Karen with your kids. That's a parent in low.
Swear to God, you never said, oh, I play Karen with my kids, man. Salute to your kids, man. But playing Karen with your kids, dude, you get an F for parenting. You get an F for failure. Like, you play Karen with your kids, like, nice role model you are. Let me teach my kids to be a Karen. Let me teach my kids to get in people's business. Damn, Eric. You failed. You get an F.
Up the coaches playing their little game, playing Karen with your kids. That's a parent in low. Running to the 80, throwing if it don't fit your narrative. Karen with your kids. That's a parent in low. Running to the 80, throwing if it don't fit your narrative. And Karen with your kids. That's a parent in low. Running to the 80, throwing if it don't fit your narrative. Playing Karen with your kids. That's a parent in low. Running to the 80, throwing if it don't fit your narrative flow. No more jungle fever. You say you stand for Stan. All up on Washington Dunbar. What's your plan? What man says that?
What man says that? What man says that about another man? I stand for Stan. Yo, that is like the weirdest shit I've ever seen. How you stand for another man? I stand for Stan. Yo, it's crazy.
Running low, running to the 80, throwing if it don't fit your narrative flow. No more jungle fever. You say you stand for Stan. All up on Washington Dunbar. What's your plan?
All up on Washington and Dunbar. What's your plan? We're done 2 minutes. I heard you. All up on Washington and Dunbar. What's your plan?
What man says that? You say you stand for Stan. All up on Washington Dunbar. What's your plan? What man says that?
What man does say that? Let me ask you something, gentlemen. Have you ever said you stand for another man? Are you an overzealous fan about another man? Well, Eric is. Eric's crazy over another man. I stand for Stan. What do you think about that, Dunbar?
You say you stand for Stan. All up on Washington. Fit your narrative flow, no more jungle fever. You say you stand for Stan. All up on Washington Dunbar. What's your plan? What jungle fever? You say you stand for Stan. All up on Washington Dunbar. What's your plan? What man says that? You say you stand for Stan. All up on Washington Dunbar. What's your plan? What man says that? Begging the townies for a seat named in your honor. Dunbar. What's your plan? What man says that?
Something else Eric Rube done. Begging the town. Oh, can you guys name? You guys should put a seat. Name it after me. Name a seat in my honor. Another clown move.
Say you stand for Stan. All up on Washington Dunbar. What's your plan? What man says that? Begging the townies for a seat named in your honor. But you're just a joke, man. A big old goner. You're smiling in the spotlight, but it's fading away. Eric, what you do? but you're just a punchline caught in a cave. Yo, smiling in the space and empty dreams, think you're making a wave, but you're just a punchline caught in a cave. You're working for a corporation, think you're all that, but worried about can we keep it real? What's up with that? For a corporation, think you're all that, but worried about can we keep it real? What's up with that?
You working for a corporation, but worried about can we keep it real? What's up with that? No one's gonna keep you more informed. I'm not just some guy blogging in his basement.
A blogger with no degree is twice the journalist you'll ever be. How many kids you exploiting just for views? We'll see.
I mean, Eric Rue been exploiting kids for years. We're gonna get into that on the next track.
Next track, we'll unpack that little scheme, but first let's focus on your aim. Get it up, it's a dream. So next time you take a shot, make sure you're on target, cause right now, Eric, you're just a punchline in the market.
So just leave me alone, Eric. Next time you want to take an aim, get your aim right.
You smiling in the spotlight, but it's fading away. Eric, what you doing in this back? Punchline caught in a cave. Chasing empty dreams, think you're making a wave, but you're just a punchline caught in a cave. Now you aligning with the likes of the phony. No substance, no style, man, you just a crony. Trying to ride the wave, but you don't surf the tide. Misguided motivations, better go and hide. While you're out here flexing, I'm debunking your bluff. The real game is respect, and you ain't got enough. So
Definitely nobody respects you, man. You know? I know your wife's watching this saying, damn, man, like, look how he's talking to my husband like that. He said he stands for Stan.
skate back, Eric, pick up your game. Stop playing politics, it's all just a shame. You trying to sell dreams, but you can't even skate. You sinking in the heat, man, just seal your fate. So Eric, take a moment, it's time to reflect. Are you in it for love or just searching for respect? Kicking back on this beat, I'm spitting some truth. With every bar I lay, I'm reviving the youth. Let's level the field, no need for the guys. Time to step up, Eric, open your eyes.
Listen, no one's going to give you more coverage. No one's going to be at more games. No one's going to be more informed. I'm not just some guy sitting in his basement spouting off about who's winning games and who's doing what. We're real. The rebellion is real. Providence Journal coverage is going to be real this year. It's almost here, 3 days away.
That had to be so embarrassing for the Providence Journal. Like, what are you doing? I'm not just some guy blogging in his basement. You're worried about that kid? You're worried about that dude? Like, you're with $1 billion corporation, man. Guy plays Karen with his kids. His all-state selection's a mess. He don't even go see all the games. How the hell you pick all-state when you don't even see all the games? Like, how is that even fair? You know what I mean? Shit's based on politics. Man, when Dunbar and Washington was both around, that man had jungle fever like crazy. You know what I mean? That's a fact. Nobody respects you. He's a clown. You worried about a blogger with no degree. You know what, Eric? You canceled, man. But Bishop Hendricken, LaSalle, who you got? Let me know. We'll talk to you soon. Eric, you're lost, man. You're lost in life. You're lost in everything. Playing Karen with your kids, that's a parenting low.